on now to the Legend of Zelda section, basically, but
Wow.
Skyrim on
Yeah.
Switch, they talked about how there's gonna be a Zelda
The third time
close.
Skyrim was shown off at E3 this year.
I'm gonna play Skyrim and VR while playing it on the Switch, the same time.
Yeah, they literally talked about it for maybe like 10 seconds max. So they just wanted to point that out, which I'm fine with. Because not everybody. I can't imagine like every person that was watching Nintendo's thing watched Bethesda's conference where they also said, "Hey,
I didn't.
Skyrim." Yeah, exactly. They said at Bethesda's conference, Skyrim Switch is getting exclusive Joy-Con motion controls, and they also showed off that it will be getting
Exclusive Zelda content that
Yeah.
was made possible by mods since 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It looks
love
shittier than the
Skyrim.
mods, actually. Funny enough.
I like Skyrim, so I might pick up Skyrim Switch. I don't know really yet if I'll wait till it comes out and then decide then. But I haven't played Skyrim since it originally came out. But that was one of the big eye-opening games for me that I was like, wow, games can be this big and awesome. And then Breath of the Wild I love so much more. But I still like Skyrim. So
Better game.
Yeah, it's just a better game. Horses don't fuck around that much in that game.
Moo.
This led basically to them talking about the DLC for Breath of the Wild, which I wasn't super keen on them talking about. I was like, okay. But what they showed off actually impressed me because they primarily showed off the I don't think the exact name is the Den of Trials, but basically they're doing the trials that they have in like every game. Trial of the Sword, yes, which every game has like a certain trial mode where you go through different levels and you battle. But this one looks so much better because in every Zelda game before, it seems like you just go in a room that's basically a circle or maybe a square or something, and they have you fight enemies.
Which this one's kind of the same, but
It's the same.
kind of like if you've played Breath of the Wild and actually done the one shrine at the one
I
island.
forgot the name.
I forgot what it's called too. It's where they strip you of all your stuff and you just have to go find shit and then somehow survive. It's really fun. It's basically that.
It's that, but you still have your the same amount of heart containers that you do going
Yeah.
into that. But basically, it looks like you're in a shrine, but it's not the same circle room. It's like every single room looks different.
An actual fucking like you can hide from the trees and stuff. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it is you get an actually good reward for this one.
Yeah, you get some apparent major upgrades to the Master Sword. What I'm imagining
get-
is that
What no, they've already told what it is.
Oh,
What
okay.
it is it makes it so when you're around like enemies and Master Sword glows and it's 60 power and it doesn't break.
Mhm.
It's like that all the time now.
okay, so basically you can do the beam sword all the time.
Yes.
Okay, that's really
And
good.
it's 60. It becomes the best weapon in the game, basically.
Okay, I mean it kind of was already, but it
But
just
even
would-
more.
Yeah, but yeah, that was really cool. I don't know if Sylvia has anything to say about that.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay. Yeah. So they showed off that, and they also showed off like the different costumes and stuff, which I'm excited for.
Majora's
You can
Mask.
play as Makar.
Yeah. They showed
Majora's Mask, you get the
Majora's
Korok mask that shows
Spirit,
Korok
the Spirit
seeds.
Tracks Phantom armor, the
Midna.
Tingle outfit, Midna hat.
Tingle outfit, Midna hat, and they also showed the Heroes Path, which basically shows the last 200 there's
200
now
hours
on your
left.
map. There's a little line following wherever you went for the past 200 hours of gameplay, and I don't know about you, but I put 155 hours into Breath of the Wild, and that was between 2 playthroughs. I haven't completed the game yet. I will do that once this content comes out, because I was waiting for that for the Korok mask to make it easier. But that's super useful. That's honestly like all the DLC for the first pack. People were very hesitant, I feel, at first because they were like, oh, this doesn't seem that great, but the first pack itself seems pretty great. And then
And the next pack.
the
that's
next
coming out,
pack,
some story
they didn't
content, so.
really show any gameplay, but they heavily hinted at what it could be, and it seems like you're gonna go back to the past and be with the champions.
That's the theory, though.
Yeah, it's just I don't want to say theory, but
Don't say it. I was saying it like actually.
yeah. But they showed artwork of the champions and Zelda, and they went and they did B-roll basically going over all the champions with Cass's music that he always does whenever he's reminiscing on the past. But yeah, it seems like you're gonna go into the past, and they showed off when they were showing the artwork for the DLC. It showed Zelda first, and then all the champions appeared behind her. I don't want to be 100% like, oh, this is gonna happen, but I feel very strongly, and I said this before, even when they had basically saying the DLC is gonna be something story heavy. I feel like we're gonna get to play as Zelda.
Wow.
I don't feel 100% on that, but I feel pretty confident on that.
I feel like I am in on that theory about 2%.
I'm down to stare at Zelda's ass for
You
200 hours of gameplay.
In the black fucking things she never fought.
No, I don't think you're gonna get to play as Zelda in the main campaign. I think it's gonna be, I think you're gonna basically talk to somebody, and then you're gonna play Breath of the Wild in the past, but it's gonna be very story heavy. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's not weird in a bad way, but
maybe a Link will be with you and fight with you, just for you, all times.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But
Oh, he can't. He's taking his nap.
I'm excited because it looks like they've definitely started development on it, at least now, and they could do a lot, I feel, with it. So at first I wasn't like super enthusiastic about them showing DLC and talking about Breath of the Wild, but then they showed off the DLC and I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. And then they spent a couple seconds on all the champions, Mifa, Urabosa, Rivali, and what's the Gerudo? He's my dad. Oh my god. And
the Gerudo?
Daruk.
That's a
Not the Gerudo. The Goron. Daruk.
Dude, Gerudos are all female.
No, the Goron. Yeah.
We got it.
Sorry. The 4 champions are getting amiibos, and I was like, oh, these look cool, except Mifa, she looks pretty bad.
Yeah, Mifa looks really bad.
They look good, and I'm happy.
It's weird, because that was the first one to sell out on GameStop.
Well, because she's the best one.
Yeah, because everyone likes Mifa.
That's not true. I like
the Gerudo one the best. She has the most personality, I feel.
I like her.
Definitely a close second.
Yeah. She has a stick up her butt though in the amiibo, but I was like, okay. My reaction
going back to
this,
2014, where everything had a stick up its butt.
My reaction to these amiibos were probably like, it was like, okay, these are coming out, I'll probably get them, but I wasn't super like, I need these, but I will, because Breath of the Wild is like my favorite game. Like, I've never been blown away by a game so much. And I still feel so strong about it. I'm holding myself off to play it till the DLC. I want to play it, but I've been holding myself off since my second playthrough. So I'm gonna get them because I have the full Breath of the Wild set and full Zelda set. So I can't hold myself. But they were good. So, and they said I don't know if that'll do more stuff in the DLC than like the other amiibos do in the game currently. But I have a feeling maybe not. But whatever. They look cool.
Maybe. What I assume they'll probably do is they use them once a day and they probably recharge their corresponding powers.
That's a good idea. That's actually a good idea.
Going back, we didn't talk about Fire Emblem, Chrom and Tiki amiibos.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, they announced
there's Chrom and Tiki amiibos.
Chrom amiibo looks pretty good.
That's kind of random because that basically confirms Tiki's gonna be in the game.
Of course Tiki was gonna be in the game.
But I always knew that. Like, I never doubted that there would be some form of Tiki in the game. But they didn't show... She hasn't been shown off at all. So it's like, what? I know she's coming, but what?
It's not a spoiler. You can easily assume.
Yeah, no, that's definitely, like, a guarantee. Because she's in the first game, and she's in every iteration in some form, so...
Tiki's a guarantee. Yeah. But you know who's not a guarantee, apparently? Lucina. I'm never gonna let that go.
Alright, so next they talked about E3 tournaments, which we can skip over, because probably by the time this goes up, they're all done. Basically, he talked about the Pokken tournament.
Alright,
Matt Pat won the Pokken tournament.
What?
Matt Pat won the Pokken tournament.
What?
Yeah. I don't want to live in this world anymore.
I'm not buying Pokken.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually canceling my pre-order.
Okay, yeah, but they talked about the ARMS tournament, the Pokken tournament, and the Splatoon 2 tournament, which we don't really have to go. I haven't watched any of them, but they seem fun, like whatever. But Reggie was talking on a beach, and then I thought they were ending talking on a beach.
But slide into that. Just... Yeah, after Reggie's house disappeared, he had to move to the beach.
Yeah, he moved to Santa Monica Pier, but I thought they were gonna end the direct here, and in my head, I didn't even realize.
I thought they
hadn't
weren't even gonna show off Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I hadn't. My mind didn't even realize that they hadn't shown off Odyssey.
The one game confirmed to be shown off wasn't shown off yet, and you thought, oh, I guess they're over.
It's not there yet.
Because like my mind was so like really, because why would Reggie come out just to talk about the tournaments? Like that's. He could have said that right after Treehouse.
He needs money from the tournaments to get his house back.
Oh my god. But
Maybe Reggie enters the tournament because he needs to win to get the money for his house.
My mind was dead set on them ending the direct there because it was getting very close. It was at the 23-minute mark or something like that. So I thought Reggie was going to end it there, and I didn't even realize in my head that Odyssey wasn't shown off. And then he goes, oh, we still have a couple of worlds to show you. And I thought it was only going to be Odyssey. My mind went to only Odyssey, and then they showed off.
That's one.
And it was.
No.
It was only Odyssey.
They showed off Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle first, which...
Oh yeah, I forgot about this part.
Hold on a second. Let's talk about this game. Because I feel like we all have opinions on this game.
I'm really looking forward to XCOM 3. Yeah.
Mario plus the Raving Rabbids.
I hope Rabbid
in an
Luigi
XCOM
doesn't have to take his channel down.
Yeah, that'd be a real shame.
Yeah,
Maybe they have to change his name in the game.
I'm in love with... Okay, I'm not in love with this game, but I love the game concept because I don't hate the Rabbids. I don't hate the Rabbids.
Silvery, what if the Luigi Rabbid in the game really just all the time talks about Spec Ops: The Line?
Talks about Metal Gear and Spec Ops the whole time.
That's it.
I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this game it looks all right. It's a
it's good
strategy RPG.
Okay, they only
Mario's got a gun.
Yeah,
he does.
They only showed off the game for a couple seconds during the direct or the presentation, but during Ubisoft's presentation, that's actually how they opened up their presentation. And there's
Miyamoto came out, he had a gun too.
There's no way that like there's no way nothing. You can tell there's so much passion towards this game, which sounds really weird for a Mario plus Rabbids game.
Yeah.
But the developer was crying. He was like on the verge of tears when Miyamoto was on stage, which is understandable. Like,
yeah,
dude, if you get to work with like one of the most influential men in gaming,
I'd say
then it's probably before. It's probably before like 2014 because Satoru Iwata is dead.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's sad. But yeah, I don't know his name. God bless him, but he's a big dude. Beard, glasses. I think he's from Italy. He had an accent, because it's not being made. It's being made by
Sweden,
Ubisoft.
Actually.
Okay, sweet. He's
I think so. Yeah.
It's not being made by Nintendo. It's being made by Ubisoft. But you can tell there's a lot of passion because the animation, the colors. And like they're not. It doesn't look like they're disrespecting Mario at all, and it looks like it's actually like.
No, I think they fuse quite well.
Yeah, everything seems like it looks great. The gameplay looks great. It looks like I don't want to say unique because it looks almost exactly like XCOM, but it looks like they're doing unique stuff with the XCOM concept.
I wouldn't say exactly like XCOM.
There were no Rabbids in XCOM.
I guarantee. Okay, as someone who's played it,
actually,
a little bit of XCOM, it doesn't look exactly like it at all.
Actually, let me tell you, isn't XCOM about aliens coming and invading Earth? Rabbids are invading the Mushroom Kingdom.
Well, it depends what XCOM you're playing.
Okay, that's true.
The second one, they've already had Earth. They fucked you up.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it looks super interesting. It's weird that they're like pretty heavily promoting, but not like as heavily as Amiibos, but they're promoting these figures a lot of the Rabbids. Oh, so let's just go over this. 8 playable characters. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, and then the other 4 are
Rabbit counterparts.
What's really weird is that they seem like they're transferred into the world as Rabbid Mario, like they've been like that their whole life.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this some kind of parallel dimension bullshit?
I don't know, but yeah, they all have counterparts.
Just good at
and
acting.
actually, I'd like to talk about the counterparts for a second because it's not. A lot of people were freaking out when this game was obviously hugely leaked before, but Rabbid Peach was the first one, and she was taking a selfie and posing, and everybody's like, "This game looks awful. Like, how could they do this? This is trash." But it looks like so charmingly ironic because the way the Rabbid Peach goes up to Peach and she like looks at her dress, touches it, and like checks her out, and then goes not, and it's like pretty much not impressed.
She's like, bleh.
Yeah, and like that's kind of funny because like Peach, it's like Peach is kind of just like what is this? She's because that's the thing. The Mario characters are kind of like, I guess I'm working with you. They don't kind of react to the Rabbids entirely.
There's the part specifically where Mario's like, I don't, what the fuck's going on?
There's
and
a
he starts
gun
like
in
doing
front of
something.
me?
He's like, it's like, yeah, you know what? I can get into this.
Yeah, it's
God
not like they're super disrespecting.
They've seen
Mario.
weirder.
They're honestly working together with Mario. Like I know I literally just said Rabbid Peach goes to Peach and says, oh whatever, but also
no, they're clearly poking fun at both series with this one.
Yeah.
And it's very lighthearted. I really like, and put it on screen right now. We have official Mario artwork that refers to Princess Peach as a badass.
That's actually that was part of the leak. They never officially. Apparently there are these types of paper like documents that go out to press, or like I don't know if it's press or whatever, but that was part of the leak, and that's not on the website or anything. That was part of that, but that's not to.
Was it made by Ubisoft?
Yes.
Then it's official artwork. Put it on screen.
It is official. I'll find it maybe. I don't know, but yeah. So I like talking about this game because the gameplay looks super fun, unique, and
you know what I want to see more of, and this was the thing that got me really like, oh, that's really cool, was the fact that you had like the rabbit that was fused with Petey Piranha.
Yes. Oh, that's
and the one that was fused with Donkey Kong.
Yes, that's another thing. We're seeing rabbits kind of fused with other Mario enemies. The first big boss. They showed off in Treehouse. It's the first boss for the first world. It's a rabbit that's just got it's huge and it's got the Donkey Kong tie and the features of Donkey Kong. Also, I want to mention they showed off Bowser Jr. seems to be the main villain in this game while Bowser's on vacation. That's probably not true. Like Bowser's probably gonna appear as a rabbit. But
what evidence do you have?
There's screenshots online.
Are there?
Yeah, because I think it showed off during Treehouse. Look at
Well, look at me with my fucking foot in my mouth.
It's okay, but there's something about the rabbits' personalities that I kind of want to get into. Like I said with Rabbid Peach, there's some weird twist to it that's like it hints at, it's like subtle how they are hinting at the Mario personalities. Like the rabbit Luigi is just fucking stupid. He's a
dumbass.
Yeah, and like the rabbit Yoshi is just crazy, and the Mario one, he's like cocky. He's like a little cocky guy. So it's like imagine if it's literally just parroting Mario.
Yeah.
In a good way and not like an offensive way. So I really like it. It's not like they're just going with everything and going like blah blah blah. I'm gonna shit all over Mario and like make fun of him. They're just like extreme versions of those characters, I'd say.
A lot of. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, Silver, don't do this. Rabbits are kind of like the good minions, right? Because minions are just dumb. You know, they're dumb. Rabbits are dumb, but there's something about them. I don't know.
It's because they came first.
They did come first, except I don't know. They actually make jokes.
It's because they ruined Rayman.
I wouldn't say they ruined it, but they definitely changed it.
One of the best games. But yeah,
said about a lot of games.
That's pretty much all I have to say about that. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So we're gonna shoot off to the next game.
Oh, good one, Nick.
I did.
Shoot off to the soccer game.
So they show off an image of a Switch for like a good second, just a Switch, and then there's a vehicle going behind the Switch blasting off, and like I'm like,
and everyone was like, "Oh, it's Rocket League."
I thought it was F-Zero for a good second because I saw it looked like a car. I couldn't see wheels. So
it was a car. It was Rocket League.
Is this Fantastic Four?
But then you see a ball come over. I'm like, why is? And they talked about Rocket League.
And you realize, oh my God, is this the meteor from Earthbound?
They talked about Rocket League for a minute. And I don't know why. Like, I like Rocket League. I might get this because I love Rocket League. My stepbrother loves Rocket League, and they're adding like Mario Mario-based carts, they said, and they already showed off a Mario hat and Luigi hat. They didn't confirm anything else directly, but they said there's more Nintendo exclusive content. But this was the lowest point of the Direct for me, because I'm like, why would you spend time on Rocket League again? You already showed off it's coming. It's Rocket League. It's a pretty old game.
Well, because they're just showing off. It's the same reason why they went over Skyrim again, because you can't just show off Rocket League and then just be like, all right, Rocket League's here. They showed off Rocket League, and then they talked about what made it unique to Switch.
I guess.
That's why they had to talk about it.
They should have talked about it in the beginning of the Direct.
Yeah.
Because they put this right before Mario Odyssey, which is how the Direct ended. It felt very weird.
Well, they did the same thing with Mario and Rabbids.
But Mario Rabbids is like it's not a Nintendo made game, but there's real Nintendo properties in it.
That's why these games were shown here, because they're not Nintendo games.
Tell that to Mario Odyssey. Even if you can move Mario Rabbids
that's got its own fucking set.
Then you can move Mario Rabbids to the beginning. Mario Rabbids doesn't matter where it is because it was already shown off.
Neither does Rocket League. It's still going to be the same amount of disappointing content.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
The one part I really
they showed
like.
off Rocket League, whatever. It's Rocket
Whoa,
League.
hey, whoa! I'm talking about it. Cross-network play.
Oh yeah,
That's cool. I guess.
cool, I guess.
All right, whatever the fuck, guys. Come on.
I don't like Rocket League.
I love Rocket League. I think it's a really fun game, and I'm glad that if Nick gets it for Switch, I don't have to buy a new copy.
You will probably, anyways.
I'm not going to.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Now
for
onto the
Rocket
good
League?
shit.
Yeah. Let's do the Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey. This literally, like, I don't think. I thought.
Dude, I can't believe that they confirmed that Waluigi's in this game.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Back when Nintendo first showed off this game, I'm not.
It looked like shit.
No, compared to now, that trailer is nothing. But oh my god, I thought the first the Zelda, when they first showed off at the Nintendo Switch presentation, when they had the Zelda trailer and the Mario Odyssey trailer, I thought those were some of the best trailers ever. Maybe not Mario as much as Zelda, but ever, because Mario just looked pure fun, and I'm not even a huge fan of Mario 64. I think Sunshine did it for me a little bit more, probably because of the setting and the pack. I don't know. I was a little kid. I have a little bit more fun with it, even though it's not as polished. But my God, this trailer, it like, they basically, the main thing they show off is that Mario can take over anything. He starts off as a dinosaur. You're looking at this trailer in the beginning, and I would have never thought Mario Odyssey, but like. Oh my god. You
tell by the grass.
I'm not looking at that hard.
The grass looked like Mario. I knew
The
it.
grass looked like Mario.
The trailer starts off and it's a dinosaur, and then it turns around, it roars, and it turns out it's not Monster Hunter because it has a little hat on its head.
No, but you would know if it wasn't Monster Hunter if you looked at the grass.
Okay, I get it. But then I'm like, oh my god, it's Mario Odyssey. There's gonna be a dinosaur world. And then for a second, my mind was like, wait, did Mario take over the dinosaur? But then it shows the beautiful scenery of the stage on top of New Donk City, and the new vocal soundtrack. And oh my god, that song has been stuck in my head.
That song is very good.
I've been listening to it literally all day in the car. Oh my gosh, it's so
You'll like Persona music.
Let's do the Odyssey. But yeah, so my mind gets distracted over the fact that Mario was just a fucking dinosaur, and I don't even think about it. And then it shows off more and more, and then it shows off the cap, how it's not a bunny, it's a little ghost hat, which is adorable. It shows off moves, new worlds, and then Mario throws his hat on a frog, and I'm like, oh, he can transform into certain stuff. And then they're showing everything Mario, and I'm like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, this game looks amazing. Literally, you can become almost everything. He becomes a fireball. Like, he becomes a construction post in New Donk City, where you throw your hat, you become it, and then you just pull back and you fling off and you're flying. That's amazing. That is literally the most ridiculous thing, and it's amazing. They somehow... Oh god, I'm so passionate about this game, and I never thought I would be so passionate about a real 3D Mario so close to Mario 64, because I tend to lean more towards the more linear games, but I think I'm gonna fall in love with it. It's hard, especially knowing that we're getting this and Breath of the Wild in the same year. How are you gonna tell me a game of the year?
Persona 5.
You never saw that coming.
You know what? I'm still holding out for Bubsy and Knack too.
Oh my god, I had my glorified rant about this game. You guys want to go talk about it for a little bit? And then I'll catch back
No.
up?
No,
Okay,
this is the end of the discussion.
I'll start, I guess. So, I don't want to seem like a negative Nancy because I've said I
Oh
don't
my
like a
god,
lot
get
of
a load
things.
of this guy.
No.
Fuck
Okay,
off.
we know what he's gonna say.
And I'm not a huge fan of Mario games. They're good games. I'll say that. It's not like a Yoshi game where I actually don't think they're that good. But like I'm just really bad at like Mario platformers. I've played with Silver before, and I just kept dying to the same Koopa every fucking time. And I like 2 Mario games, really. Like I like the 3D games, like 3D World, 3D Land. They're all right. But
Luigi's Mansion.
of course, but that's not. I'm talking about platform Mario games. And Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, especially Mario Sunshine, love those games. And this game reminds me a lot of Mario Sunshine and 64. I think they even said it's on like the same level as those games, right?
Yeah. No, they had a
Yeah.
chart specifically that showed Mario
So
that had Mario Galaxy, Mario Galaxy 2, 3D Land, 3D World on one side of the 3D Mario games, and then they had another one which
And then they said this side is for babies. This side is for people who like video games.
This side is for the real guys. Yeah,
So,
but they put it on that spot specifically, and from what they showed off, you can easily tell, oh my god, yes, this is going to be really open.
well, so it's like a really weird feeling for me being really excited for a Mario game, let alone probably being the thing I'm most excited for
Mhm.
from like E3, tied with the remake of
Shadow.
Shadow of the Colossus. But I don't. It's just there's a lot of really cool shit in it. Like all the references to old games, like all the costumes. My personal favorite being Yoshi Cookie
Pauline.
Monster.
Yoshi's Cookie!
Also,
Yeah.
Captain Toad is in the game.
Captain Toad's game. They have
Captain Toad.
my second favorite Mario outfit, the Mario NES Open one, where he's just
Oh.
American Mario.
They also have a Mario Maker outfit too.
Yeah, Sombrero Mario. There's so many Marios.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool shit. You can take over actual like businessmen. I saw a picture of a dude with Mario's hat on, like crying.
And you just actually had to like go to work
Yeah, it's a
and just
gameplay.
fulfill a day. There's like a completely different part of the game, just playing a guy's body the entire time for 30 years.
No, but I saw
And
his
then you
picture.
jump out and he has an existential crisis of who he's been.
Saw his picture of Mario putting the hat on him, and he's like trying to force stop, and Mario's just whispering, "Succumb to me," in his ear. But yeah, there's a
This
lot.
game's scary.
I really like New Donk City. It's the style of it. The music's great. I didn't see a lot of things I don't like about it.
Mayor Pauline.
We'll have to. Yeah, Pauline's in it. That's cool. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. This
It's
we'll
amazing.
see when it comes out. I'll definitely get it. I'm really excited for it.
Silvery?
What?
You have anything to say?
It looks nice.
Oh my god. Is
Alright,
that really
stop
all
it
The
you-
up.
song's very catchy.
Okay.
Song is like
Yeah.
it's disgusting how good that song is.
Yeah, no. I fell asleep to it last night.
I liked when he threw the hat and it like circled around him and took out all the enemies. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Like,
A lot of the stuff with possessing the enemies was like how if you possess a Goomba, you get to make a little tower of Goombas, and it's like you got your little army of Goombas.
Mhm.
See
But
what
other
Mario
than
too.
that, but I mean, it looked like a really fun game, and
Yeah.
it looks like Super Mario 64 and Sunshine if the games had more polish,
Mhm.
like that kind of style. Because
I wonder if it's gonna be
What-
just as glitchy as those games.
yeah, no matter what anyone says about Sunshine, Sunshine is a fucking broken, glitchy mess
Oh,
of a
it's
game.
just a horrible thing. They did
It's
not.
baby's
fix that
first
game.
physics engine.
Yeah, it's whew,
That being said, that game's really fun.
it's so good. I love it.
This
But
game
this
looks like
game
it's gonna
looks
have-
like if you just took that and they made it good.
This game's looks
Better.
like it'll have fun and polish, which I'm so excited for. Like, oh my god, I cannot.
The question: what do you think the hat's name's gonna be?
Hattie.
Its name is Cappy.
Is that?
Yeah, it's a little ghost
Oh,
hat.
Cappy?
Its name is Cappy.
Dude, they
Also,
stole it out of they stole that out off of Hamtaro.
There's so much to talk about. Okay,
Is there?
Yes.
There really wasn't much.
No, dude, the little bunnies, you know the bunnies that are like evil?
No. The fuck
Okay.
you talking about?
Okay, in the main
Oh, I know
trailer,
what he's talking
yeah,
about.
there's evil bunnies that are working for Bowser, and they are Bowser's wedding planners, and they're called
That's funny.
the Brutals.
That's
They're
why
called
you
the
probably
Brutals.
can't possess them because they're all already wearing hats.
Yeah. Also, I cannot believe how amazing like Bowser, Peach, and Mario in his little tux look. We'll talk about the amiibos like a little bit later, but like, everything in this game looks amazing. Like, I cannot. Oh God, I don't know what else to say. Like, I feel like I already said everything. Let's just say Mario becomes a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like, Jesus.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And Yoshi was nowhere to be found.
Yes, the best part.
No.
Oh God. Oh my gosh. Is that all we have to? Okay, we'll talk about
That's it.
They announced 3 amiibos.
The Goomba!
No, okay, we'll talk about those when we talk about the other game. I forgot about that game completely, but they announced 3 Super Mario Odyssey amiibos. Mario in a white tux, red bow tie, kneeling. I'll probably put them up here. They look so good. It's Mario in a wedding suit, Peach in her wedding dress in the middle, like shocked. And by the way, Mario's like leaning down and kind of being like, "Hey, can you take my hand?" and like leaning, like kind of bowing. And Peach is kind of just in the middle with shocked, with both hands up but smiling at the same time, and she's in her bridal dress. And then Bowser's in his pimp suit, leaning over with his hand, kind of the same pose
One
as
of his pimp
Mario.
suits.
Ready to accept Mario's
it's so
marriage.
good. It's such
Yeah.
good. It's such good series design, because like this is obvious. I think these are gonna be the only Mario Odyssey amiibos we might get, at least the first line.
No,
Oh, we're not gonna get a Hattie amiibo?
We're gonna get a Cappy amiibo.
Maybe not, but
No, we will.
like
How shitty
comes-
would that
it
be?
comes in
the
a
fucking
3-pack.
hat on a base.
it comes in a 3-pack or separate, and it's so obvious. Once you get one, you gotta get them all, because like they go together so well. You put Peach in the middle. And like they're all.
And it's like a
fighting for
sitcom.
Peach.
Like Peach is like, who am I gonna choose?
Or you only buy Bowser and Mario, and you make them hold hands.
You buy 4 Bowser amiibos.
Yeah, it's really good, But yeah, that I think that's pretty much all we have to say for the Nintendo Z3 presentation.
Well,
No.
it's not at all.
But
What
we
do you
have
think
a
we
bonus
most to
round
say?
coming up, because we have Superstar Saga Remake.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm excited for it. There's
I'm
not
not.
much to say.
Yeah. Hunter Stark, as usual, a hater
Doesn't-
of fun.
Man, I realized during this whole conversation, I don't like a lot of Nintendo shit, but I do at the same time.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. It's just I don't hate these games. It's one of those things where I can see like this is a good game. This should be fun, but for some reason I'm not enjoying this. I honestly can't tell you why. I'll give it another shot.
Maybe it's because you're down.
The last one of those games I played, I just can't do it.
But yeah, it's a.
You know what it is? It's because when your dad left, he left a gaping hole where your heart should
Okay, it's a remake of Superstar Saga in the art style, basically, of all the 3DS games.
Can we?
and
I really like that art style.
It's a good art style, yeah. I
know.
haven't played any of them, but I like the art style. I actually am now planning, once that releases, I'll probably go through them all chronologically. My favorite one, and the one I've beat, is, I forgot Bowser's Inside Story existed somehow, but my favorite one is Partners in Time.
That's the best one.
I know. I think technically Partners in Time is not the best one. I was gonna say
No, that
Bowser's-
game's very flawed.
Bowser's
Yeah, probably
Inside
one of the worst
Story.
ones.
Bowser's Inside Story is technically the best one, but I love the.
No, what do you mean
difficulty.
technically? It's all subjective, my dude.
Yeah, that's definitely like the favorite among everyone.
Oh no, absolutely, because it's the best, objectively.
It's the
But,
hardest of the series.
It's a remake of the first Super Mario and Luigi game, and it includes this second campaign mode, Bowser's Minions, which takes place like what happens with Bowser's Minions when they're trying to take back Bowser from the bad guy. And I love it because they didn't ruin it.
it's such a good idea,
It's
just
I don't
conceptually.
I don't even know what the gameplay really is. It's different, but it takes place whenever you want it. You literally, I think you just pause the game, you save the game, and there's an option. Shit. And there, Twitter just went off, and I don't know if that caught it, but
No, it did.
Okay, but thanks, Dad. But
Oop.
my dad just liked something. Whatever. The point is, you
Follow your
you
dad on
choose whenever
Twitter.
you want to play the second campaign, and it's like perfect because I really was scared when I heard Bowser plus minions. I was like, oh please, for the love of God, don't add some weird gimmick. And you know what? It's optional, pretty much completely, which is great.
I mean, I would have been fine with the gimmick because on the real, Mario Superstar Saga is that game's really easy.
I'm pretty sure they might include the difficulty spike. I have seen some stuff going around that the game, because of the art style and because it's not like exactly that everyone's like it looks really pretty, but like without the pixel art, the same animation isn't there. And I see that because in the first scene you see like the Toad's eyes like bulging out and they're white, but you don't see that in the remake, which is understandable. But it's kind of sad that it's lost. But if you want, there's the original version. It's not like
Yeah,
that's
they
gone.
they were a lot more expressive with the sprites. That being said, just from a visual standpoint, I think that this art style is a lot more pleasing to the eye.
Of course. I'm
But,
excited for it. But yeah. Also,
but
we forgot.
Yeah. what?
That's the thing, the most important thing.
The final two amiibo,
Yeah,
Koopa
what are
you
Troopa
talking
and
about,
Goomba.
Is it Goomba amiibo?
Yeah.
Fuck up.
Stop doing this thing where you forget.
Yeah, there's like Goomba and what Koopa Troopa amiibo?
We live in a world where the hypest for an amiibo I got in this entire thing was the Goomba amiibo.
Yeah. Okay, so that was pretty much it for Nintendo.
That's it? Well, that's it?
No, we're not ending
We're
it
not
off
gonna have a
with-
lengthy discussion about the Goomba amiibo?
It's a Goomba.
I just want
amiibo.
to say, so when that was announced, the first thing Silver asked me was, Hunter, what if I bought you 8 Goomba amiibos and sent them to you? What would you do?
It's so good.
That's the only amiibo I would feel fine with buying multiple of.
Okay, we're gonna go down the line. Hunter, what was your favorite part of the direct?
The direct? Either them saying there's eventually going to be a Switch Pokemon or a Mario Odyssey.
Okay. You can say if you want. Was that overall the best, or would you say Shadow of the Colossus took over?
Oh, also real quick, I want to say like if we're not doing anything else about like E3, we should probably give a shout out to anything else we saw was good.
Mhm.
Because that would, Shadow of the Colossus, that was really up there. I can't tell. I really like Shadow of the Colossus.
I
If
liked
it's up there, it's fine.
I'd like the 4K processor that they showed on the Xbox
Okay,
One X.
what's your actual top of E3, Silvery, or Nintendo if it was?
Oh, also-
Nintendo.
What my favorite moment?
Yeah, favorite
When it
thing.
ended.
Oh, it's still going on now, buddy. I don't know what you mean. There's still an extra day.
I mean, honestly,
He's looking
besides
forward to it.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I am looking forward to the end. Honestly, Odyssey, of course, but I think I want to say Mario and Luigi was my highlight.
Damn,
Reggie's struggle.
I'm surprised, but that's understandable. If you really, like, I know somebody I follow on Twitter and I watch on Twitch is that he was so excited for this remake. I don't
It's
know
because
if
I absolutely, I would say probably more than Paper Mario. I really, really like the Mario and Luigi series.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
that's surprising.
Just-
In all honesty,
it's got
Not
a
really.
lot of. I would say it's got more, not more charm, just as much charm as
It's a different
without-
kind of charm. It's a more
without
focused
reaching
charm.
the emotional levels that it keeps it more lighthearted, more silly, more
Mhm.
fun. Honestly, the gameplay is more fun,
My
and the
highlight-
Bowser. I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And the Bowser's minion mode just adds more to a game that's already pretty good. And the Goomba amiibo, yeah, that's actually my highlight.
Okay. My highlight. I want to give a big shout out to Spider-Man PS4 because I love Insomniac and I love Spider-Man, and that game, like, I know a lot of people are saying it looks like a QuickTime event. I think it's obviously not going to be. I feel like it might have an issue where it might have a little bit of those, but that game looks so big in the first place. Like, I'm surprised that's not coming out this year. That means it's going to be big, and obviously the physics of swinging around look fun, and that's the big thing.
Always
with
the best part of a
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
It's
game.
Yeah.
It's weird how they got permission from Nintendo to place that game in New Donk City.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming, honestly.
But that wasn't the highlight. Honestly, Sony's conference kind of disappointed me. I thought Xbox's was better, and I don't even have an Xbox One, and I don't care that much. But I thought overall was still better.
4K Minecraft.
I didn't say it wasn't stupid, but yeah, the highlight for me, I didn't expect to say this. It hurts to say this because Metroid
Knack 2?
Prime, Knack 2 baby, Metroid Prime 4 was announced, and if they would have showed gameplay, it might have been my highlight. But Super Mario Odyssey. Here's the thing, I would have loved Odyssey. My thing with Odyssey is that they showed us so much that I think this game had to have been in development when like the NX wasn't even an idea, because like there's so much polish, it seems, and so much gameplay, and like imagine having to program like a different Mario for every for almost every item, because it seems like a lot that he can possess. Yeah, but it had to have been Odyssey, because like I know I freaked out over Metroid, but that's just the fact that I thought Metroid was like gone for such a long time. But Odyssey itself looks
Why does
so
everyone
good.
say that as if there wasn't a new Metroid game last year?
because I thought like Star Fox Zero, Metroid Prime Federation Force just killed the series even more, but it didn't. Clearly, Nintendo was like, nah, dude, we got the actual game in development now. But
Also,
yeah.
I'd like to say I wasn't done with my.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had a-
Yeah, you know what? I still didn't finish mine either.
You finished yours.
You did. You ended up
All
with
right.
Goomba Amiibo.
So highlight this one actually is well, one of my highlights is the new David Cage game. Was Detroit Beyond Human. For the fact that I hate David Cage and I want to see him fuck up again. This next one actually something I'm legitimately excited for. Final Fantasy 15 VR fishing.
Fucking loser.
I actually really want it. Like I said earlier, fucking Child Colossus remake, and there was a game that looked like, oh, actually, it's a prequel to Until Dawn. I thought it was a Resident Evil.
It's not a prequel. Are you talking about the same game I am? Life is Strange?
No,
the prequel?
no, it's a VR game, the Asylum one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The
Yeah,
impatient.
apparently it's a prequel to Until Dawn. I thought it was. I was looking for that because I look cool. And
The
the
impatient
entirety
is a really good name for it.
the entirety of the Devolver conference, which if you guys don't know what that is, they're the guys who made basically Hollow Miami. Look up their conference. It's 15 minutes, I think, and it's really funny. It's really funny.
Alright.
And that's about it.
I think. So that's the end of our discussion. E3 was pretty good this year. I was
alright.
very nervous for Nintendo, especially when they said their presentation was only going to be 25 minutes, but they blew me away pretty much only with Odyssey. They could have just shown that trailer for Odyssey and not even had Metroid, and I still would have been like, wow, that was pretty good. A solid 6 out of 10 for only having nothing, basically. But it seems like they showed the normal amount in 25 minutes. They just didn't talk about their games, but E3 was good this year. I have no money already. I feel it.
I spent
God.
$150 today on only amiibos,
On only amiibos.
and I didn't even get them all.
Yeah, but I'm Nick. The Hunter and Silvery are here. You can go check them out at the Bone Zone. A link will be in the description. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, all that stuff. You know what to do. But that's the end of the discussion. Sorry to bother you for probably an hour and 26 minutes, but I had fun talking with you guys. So
Sorry for bothering you when you click on this video and listen for the entire time.
All right, we're done here. Bye, guys.
Bye.